Sevilla defeated Barcelona, Everton beat Tottenham in a crazy match, and Neymar was injured in the eve of the game against Barcelona. Well, the day turned out to be a heat wave of occasions. As always, it was incredibly intriguing and we have gathered all the most important facts just for you. What are you waiting for, guys? Subscribe right now. We really want our football family to add another 1,000 football fans. Come on, you can do it. Friends, who would have won in a one-on-one match? Pele or Messi? Write your opinion in the comments below. We are waiting for your like and proceeding straight to the news. Griezmann had no single shot at Sevilla's net. Messi had 7 shots with 4 of them on target. Guardiola won 200 out of 268 Man City games. 659 goals were scored. Messi played the 900th match of his career. 758 for Barca and 142 for Argentina. Man City have won 15 matches in a row. This is a Premier League record. The France football cover with Messi in a PSG kit? This is disrespectful for Leo and Barca, says Rivaldo. A photo of the new Inter logo has appeared on the web. The club is planning a rebranding. If Pedri was called Pedrinho, he would have cost 50 million. You have to look at what you have inside the club first. But he's a great player, said former Barcelona sporting director Andoni Zubizarreta. A disciplinary case has been opened against Piqué for talking about the referees and Real Madrid. The player can be disqualified for a period of 4 to 12 matches or punished with a fine of 601 to 3,005 euros. Coutinho may no longer play for Barca. The club doesn't want to pay bonuses to Liverpool. Barcelona will have to pay 5 million euros if the Brazilian plays 7 more matches. Bayern is ready to pay compensation for Upamecano. Liverpool and PSG are ready to compete for him. Manchester City has lost hope for the transfer of Lautaro Martinez. The striker is close to a new contract with Inter. His salary will be doubled. Real Madrid is interested in Leipzig defender Dani Olmo. They can pay 30 million euros for him. 370 million euros. That's the amount that Messi has paid for taxes since 2017. This is the largest amount in Spain. Under the contract with Barca, he received more than 500 million euros. Raymond Domenech was sacked from Nantes 1.5 months after his appointment. We are already champions. Why play with Tottenham or Everton? Joked Guardiola. Jerome Boateng left Bayern's camp at the FIFA Club World Cup after the death of his ex-girlfriend, 25-year-old Kashi Lenhardt. They broke up in early February. What a shocking turn of events. Marcelo will miss about 3 weeks due to a muscle injury. It seems he won't participate in the game against Atalanta. Ajax wants to close the deal on the transfer of Promes to Spartak. The forward wasn't in the squad for the cup game against PSV. Klopp's mother Elizabeth has passed away. She was 81 years old. The coach wasn't attending the funeral due to a travel ban from England. She meant everything to me. As a devout Christian, I believe that now she's in a better world. Jurgen said, "Our condolences. The whole football world is with you." Icardi liked the posts of Juventus players who knocked Inter out from the Italian Cup. Race for the Premier League gold, Manchester United suffocated. Man City smelled blood and broke away, said Rio Ferdinand. Liverpool had an incredible unbeaten streak at home and then lost 3 games in a row. It could happen with City, said Pep Guardiola. Champions League first leg match of Atletico vs Chelsea is going to be held in Bucharest. Manchester City will buy 17-year-old Fluminense winger Kaique for 10 plus 7 million euros. It's vital that Manchester United has to start winning trophies. We've got to demand this from each other, claimed Harry Maguire. Actor Ryan Reynolds now is a co-owner of Wrexham. £2 million were invested in the club from British 5th Division. Man City wants to extend John Stones' contract this summer. Guardiola is personally interested. Several interesting matches took place yesterday. All the results are in front of you. Well, now it's time for us to dive into the main news of the issue. The representatives of UEFA member football associations held a conference on the reform of the Champions League tournament. At the meeting, which was attended by UEFA President Alexander Ceferin, the idea of changing the format of the tournament was put on the discussion, involving an increase in the number of participants from 32 to 36 teams and a group stage according to the Swiss system, in which every club has to play 10 matches. None of the 55 associations opposed this idea. According to Sky Sports, the negotiations were held very positively. The athletic journalist Sam Lee had a say upon the situation with extension of the contract of the midfielder Kevin De Bruyne with Manchester City in light of the possible arrival of Barcelona forward Lionel Messi. "I know from an extremely reliable source that De Bruyne is a little annoyed. He is most likely to sign a new agreement, but he is annoyed. He complained to one of his Belgian teammates that Man City's offer as a whole, taking into account all the bonuses, is slightly less than the amount under his current contract. Most importantly, he says, they are ready, they want to pay a lot of money to Messi, and I have been at the club for a long time and deserve a little more." The future of Real Madrid captain Sergio Ramos remains uncertain. Manchester United haven't had contact with the 34-year-old defender who has yet to agree to sign a new contract with the Madrid club. PSG is interested in the Spaniard's services but will only make an offer if Ramos becomes a free agent. At the same time, the player hasn't yet decided whether he will leave Real Madrid. The question remains open, according to journalist Fabrizio Romano. Earlier on, it became known that Ramos hasn't received any offer from Real Madrid concerning his new contract. And now, let's have a brief talk upon the latest matches. In the Italian Cup, the second finalist was determined. Atalanta beat Napoli with 3-0 and will try to beat Juventus in a decisive match. In the FA Cup, 4 more clubs advanced to the round of 16. Manchester City defeated Swansea 3-1. Leicester beat Brighton with a minimal score of 1-0, and Everton, in a style of a football action movie, dealt with Tottenham 5-4. The winner was set by Bernard, who succeeded in the 7th minute of the first extra half. Congratulations to the Toffees, it was a tough game. In France, the main event of the day was Neymar's injury received in the cup match against Cannes. The Parisians won 1-0. A goal was scored by Moiskin, but the fans of the Paris were frankly upset. According to L'Equipe, Neymar is 95% excluded from the Paris starting 11 for the first match against Barcelona. Only a miracle will help him play. The head coach of the Parisians, Mauricio Pochettino, confirmed that Neymar had an adductor muscle injury. It seems that the Brazilian will be prepared for the second leg against the Catalans. Here's how injured Neymar left the stadium. Get well soon, Ney. And finally, the Spanish Cup. Sevilla confidently defeat Barcelona in the first semi-final match 2-0. We are to note 2 crucial mistakes of Umtiti. This guy was simply unrecognizable. Koundé and Rakitic slotted the ball each. It is also worth noting that Ivan didn't celebrate the goal as promised. Respect. Let's highlight some peculiar episodes. After the first half, Ter Stegen asked the ball boys to shut their mouths and stop trolling. Reports Sport S. Messi again lost his temper and almost got a red card, whilst taking the ball away from the midfielder of Sevilla, Jordan. At the end of the episode, the player from Sevilla received the yellow card. After the match, Leo had a long conversation with Papu Gomez, Acuna and Ocampos, his mates from the national team. Some fans were not happy with Leo smiling after defeat of Barcelona. What can we add? It was just a usual talk, and that's quite normal. Besides, there will be a second leg that will definitely be hotter. As a result, Leo swapped shirts with Gomez and went resting. Guys, our friends from the Top Football channel have released a new video about girls who saved careers of football players. Many great stories were mentioned there. The video is in front of you. Have a good viewing. It was Football News. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.